My name's Greg.
I'm Devin.
Please take a seat anyway.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Would you like to have a water or coffee?
Water would be great. Yeah.
Perfect. Here you go.
Thank you.
So how was the ride here?
It was not bad. Your directions were very helpful. A
That's
little
good.
snowy out. I thought spring was coming.
Yeah, I know this weather's really killing me.
It's brutal, eh?
It's so difficult getting here every single day.
Really? Did you come from far away?
Not too far. It's like 10-minute drive, but with the snowy, streets,
Yeah,
it's
slows
difficult.
everything down.
Yeah, the commute isn't easy.
Yeah.
So before we get into anything, I'll just go over the confidentiality agreement with you.
Okay.
So basically, the confidentiality agreement is that if I feel like you're being homicidal, suicidal, you're going to harm anyone under the age of 16, or there's a court order that's preventing you from being here, then I have to report it to the
Okay.
police. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, and just so you know, I am a licensed social service worker. The fee is completely free.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to go over it yourself
Yeah,
and sign it?
yeah, I'd love to.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Sarah.
Thank you. What's the date? The 19th?
19. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, what brings you here today?
I've just been having some troubles with my boyfriend. It's been really stressful, so I thought I would talk to somebody about it and see if you have any suggestions for me.
Okay, what troubles have you been having?
He suffers from anxiety and depression, and it's really affecting me and really bringing me down.
And in what ways does it bring you down?
He gets very upset and very angry at many situations, and he really takes it out on me because I'm closest to him, and it's really taking a toll on me.
And what do you feel is causing this anxiety?
I think he has maybe self-esteem issues, and he gets uncomfortable and doesn't know how to deal with his own feelings.
So, basically, his self-esteem issues is causing him this stress, anxiety, and he's taking it out on you.
Yeah.
What are causing these anxiety issues for him? Or the self-esteem issues, I should say.
Social settings, I guess, when he's not, if he's not exactly in his own element, if he's not with his own friends in a place that he wants to be, then he's very, very uncomfortable.
And how do you deal with these situations when they happen?
I basically just take it. He gets mad and he says things to me, and there's nothing that I could say. There's no reasoning with him, so I just take it.
Okay, have you talked to him about this?
Yeah, I've brought it up to him. He gets very defensive.
And is he the only one that you talk about this?
I've spoken to a close friend, as well as I've become close with one of his friends that I've spoken to about it.
Is he okay that you're close with one of his friends?
No, it bothers him.
So anything that is outside of his realm of you being close to him is uncomfortable for him?
Yes.
Okay, and how do you handle it?
Well, it's difficult because I'm a social person, I'm very outgoing, so I do become friends with people, and I feel like I'm not allowed to.
So, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very lonely.
So, the fact that you're only able to be friends with him, he doesn't let you be friends with anyone else, it makes you lonely.
Yeah, it's very difficult just being the social person that I am, being confronted with a problem every time I want to see a friend.
And were you aware of this before you met him, before you started to date him?
No, I think he hid it at first, and then once he opened up to me, he didn't come off as this person at the beginning, and once we became closer, then I saw this side of him.
Is he doing anything to help himself with these anxiety issues that he has?
He has medication that he gets from his doctor that it worries me, the person that's prescribing it and the dosages and everything.
What makes you worried about it?
I feel like his doctor doesn't know enough about what's going on. You only see your doctor for a few minutes at a quick, like 15 minutes or less, little interview every so often. They don't know enough about what's going on to be prescribing you such strong medication.
So you feel he could use therapy?
Yeah, I think so.
And has he gone for therapy before?
I don't believe he has. Says that he wants to go to anger management.
And has he started going yet?
He's not started going.
And who opened up this actual decision to go anger management? Was that your idea or his?
I think that I hinted that he should do something to control himself. And he said he should go to anger management.
So he feels that he has an anger problem?
Yes. Yeah, he feels bad after he says things and does things, but he doesn't feel bad soon enough. He needs to be able to not react like that.
And is he taking anything else besides the antidepressants?
He also is prescribed very strong sleeping pills.
So he has a sort of insomnia?
Yeah, I guess so. But I think his doctor just keeps prescribing him different medications and different pills, and he doesn't need that. He just gets a mental dependency on them.
So you feel that he doesn't need the sleeping pills?
Yeah, I'm not sure that he needs such a high dosage of his medication either.
And how much medication is he taking?
I think it's 150 milligrams maybe. I'm not sure what the medicine is, but he just upped the prescription.
So it was a lot less before?
Yeah.
And how is it affecting him now?
I don't really see a difference in him. I can tell when he hasn't taken it, he can't function without it, but I don't really see that it's improved anything.
Can you explain how he reacts off the medication?
He just doesn't want to speak, doesn't want to be touched. He gets very sweaty, like he just breaks down, he can't function without it.
So do you think it has to do with the social anxiety he has?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it definitely contributes to it.
Do you think there's anything that's happened in the past that has affected him, that's caused him to have this social anxiety?
I'm not sure. I guess that's probably a good assumption. I don't know. It's probably just life. I think he doesn't know how to deal with his problems. I think he's always been able to run away from his problems. So he doesn't have a concrete way of dealing with it.
See, does he run away from his problems still at this point right now?
Yeah, I would say that he does. If I have a problem with him, he gets very defensive, and he still moves back and forth from his parents' houses.
And how do you handle it?
How do I handle him moving, or?
And how do you handle him running away from his problems?
It bothers me because I like to deal with my problems.
So when you have problems with him, you want to try and discuss it with him and go over it with him, and
absolutely.
He tries to run away from it and avoid it, and he shuts down.
Absolutely. That's exactly it, yes.
So does he shut down all the time when you have problems or fights?
Sometimes he'll speak about it, but only to a certain extent, only until he gets frustrated.
And how often do you guys fight?
We didn't used to fight ever, but more recently. Maybe once a week.
So it has progressed.
Yeah.
And during your fights, does it ever get abusive verbally or?
I'd say verbally, never physically.
See, so never physically, it always just gets abusive verbally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he would ever hit me. He would hurt himself before he would never hurt me.
Okay. And what kind of ideas have you had to deal with these issues? Have you had any decisions to make, maybe get out of the relationship? Is that ever crossed your mind?
Yeah, it has, but I think that the good outweighs the bad. But the bad, it hurts me and it's affecting my life. And I care about him, so I would like him to get better.
Well, it shows, from my perspective, it really shows that you're a very strong person to come here and try and help yourself and help your boyfriend. When in reality, it seems like he's the one that has the bigger issues, and you're trying to come in. It shows that you're a very strong-willed person.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It takes a toll. It's difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine it must take a big toll. So, would he be open to coming for therapy?
I think it would be a good idea. I think that you would have a lot to offer him.
Is it something that he would be open to, though?
I'll speak to him about it. I'll see if he would. I'll let him know that you think it's best.
And would he prefer to come by himself, or do you think he'd prefer to come?
I guess I'll just have to ask him, and I'll have to get back to you.
I see. So, from what I've gathered is that you're here because you're having issues with your boyfriend. It's been a very difficult time for you, and you just want to figure something out. And do you feel maybe couples therapy would probably be best for you guys?
Yeah, I think that could really help us. Yeah, and then see what a neutral third party would have to say.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I could definitely give you the resources to help you and your boyfriend, especially if he's willing to come in. I think it would be a great idea.
That would be great.
Well, I think you are a very brave person for coming here and talking to me about your feelings. And
well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, and I guess I'll see you same time next week.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you so much.